Did y'all see what was going on with Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James?
Yeah.
Then, do we got the clip? Little known fact, Courtney B wanted to be in the FBI and the CIA.
Right.
And she actually took time and studied to read lips.
I know how to read lips.
She gonna tell you exactly what he said. What did he say, Court?
Keep my wife's name
I'll shut your fucking mouth. That's right. Pretty much keep my son's name out your mouth.
Stephen A. talked about what he said.
So what did Stephen A. say that he actually told him?
Stephen A. was trying to cop please and say, hey, nah, Brown, it wasn't even really like that. And Brown's like, I ain't trying to hear that, gang.
And Stephen A. looked like his heart was broke. He said he was walking around the office, he said he was sad. He realized that he wasn't talking to LeBron James, the athlete. He was talking to LeBron James, the father. Somebody talking about my kids, smoke is up.
But he's an athlete now. He has to be able to be critiqued.
You cannot talk about a kid. Nah.
He's just a kid.
He ain't no damn kid.
He's a grown man in the NBA. He can be critiqued as a player.
I'm not saying that Bronny is above reproach.
Nice word.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm not saying that he's above reproach, but what I am saying is that there's a certain way that you go about it. Stephen A. Smith has a platform. You gonna say all of that stuff about my son in front of millions of followers and people that are watching you, then I'm gonna check you in front of millions of people.
Because Stephen A. Smith did just get that 100 million
100
back.
million.
Like, he got 100 million for talking shit.
But to Stephen A.'s point, he said, I wasn't talking about your son. I was talking about you and your decision making that involves your son to bring him into a situation he's not ready for.
But who's to say that he's not ready for it? Who's
His
to say
points
that
per
he
game.
That ain't cool because there's a lot of dudes that was drafted before him that have nothing also.
But we don't talk about them.
But that's the problem.
The pressure of being LeBron James' son
Yeah.
has to be
Insane.
Once you put him in the league, though, like, you got to let him be himself. I think if you standing up for him, that makes it worse.
But to your point, they on him a little too tough. They ain't talking about nobody else. You ain't going at all of these other players that's playing at the same level my son is playing.
That's true.
I feel like you can't have it both ways. He got drafted because he's LeBron's son.
True.
I'm going to talk about you because you're LeBron's son. You're going to get a $8 million check for it. You should be able to take the criticism behind it.
Give me $8 million. I say, well, what the fuck you want to say about me? There it is.